Hey guys, Acurize here. I survived Chicago. I am back, safe and sound in my house, and I am ready to play some of The Long Dark. Well, since I went on a week vacation to Chicago, actually a little less than a week, there's been like half a dozen freaking updates. So we're up to point 107. I was watching the ticker, the news ticker, and the Twitter updates and all this stuff from everybody involved. And they're like, man, you are missing out on the game. I mean, we're leaving you behind here. So I have, the major update was 103. And there's been several since. As you can see, we're up to 107. But I got them all printed out here. And we'll cover them as we go into Life 8 here. Now, we're going to try to look for the location which we do not speak of. I have decided that the more I try to look for this location, the less likely it's going to happen. So, come as it may, you know, I'll take it if it shows up and happens on our screen. That's great. I might take a look inside. No, I definitely take a look inside. The only way I wouldn't take a look inside is if I went running towards it and my computer crashed. But I got some other news too, unrelated, you know, about work stuff, the new job, getting closer towards that, the trip to Chicago, some of those topics, and there's a new Let's Player, or should I say a first looker at the game. Just happened today. It was released about 2 hours ago, and this was the guy that I was pulling for with Ralph to get him a key and get him a little bit of access to the game. And without further ado, it's the Squirrel's Nuts. So Paul, welcome to the fold. Oh, where are we at? Jeez, 1:51 p.m. It's not bad outside, really. All right, I think I know exactly where I'm at, actually. This actually is a really good starting location. I think I'm just going to go right up over this hill and go to the Trapper Homestead first. But yeah, Paul, the Squirrel's Nuts. You guys might know him, Squirrel. He does a lot of great Euro Truck Simulator videos. He was doing the Forest lately. He plays, it's a variety of games that he plays, but he's a British guy, a very mature game player, and I just love his commentary style. So when I started playing The Long Dark and started thinking about people who I thought would be a good fit for doing commentaries for this game, he popped right into mind. I mean, it's like this game is tailor-made for him, his style of commentary and everything. So yeah, I'm thrilled to finally announce it, but the guy that I've been working on to get to the game into his hands and to get some Let's Plays into your guys' hands was the Squirrel's Nuts. And I will go ahead and he's been added to my must-see channels on my home channel. I'm going to go ahead and link his channel and his video into this video. So be sure to check him out. Let him know Acurize sent ya. And tell him you want some more Long Dark. Give him a thumbs up, because that's how he's going to decide whether or not he needs to keep doing the series or not, is by the thumbs up and the comments. So yeah, make sure that you say, you want to see him actually do some Let's Plays, and hit that thumbs up button. Get him, oh yeah, run dear, run. I can actually run faster now. That's one of the things with the new update, is which I'll get to here in a second. But one of the things is the movement speed's increased a little bit, walking and running. So if it looks like we're keeping pace with Bambi there, yep, worry not. We actually are. Oh, we got some fir wood here. Good. Go for this. So yeah, the vacation was great, man. I gotta say, it was awesome. We had some really good weather. There was one afternoon where things got a little bit rainy, but overall not too bad. The second day was the afternoon where we had a little bit of rain. It actually kind of cooled things off a little bit, but I don't think it really ever got past the low 80s the whole time there. And the third day was just spectacular. I mean, it was one of those days where you just want to like do nothing but just be outside. It wasn't humid. It was about like 72, 73. I mean, it was just absolutely wonderful. Antiseptic, that will come into play later. I'll explain that in the when we talk about the changelog here for 103. Energy bar, candy bar. Now they've done some things that are going to have to, they will change my playstyle. Every time I get a little bit comfortable with my playstyle, it's like the devs are watching and they change things up and they make it much more difficult for me. I think the days of lasting easily without doing any hunting lasting, 14, 15, 16 days, 20 days, I think those days are long gone, and you will soon find out why. Because things are a lot tougher now. But in like a really sensical way. Like, it's not... everything that they've added makes complete sense, so... Don't really feel too ripped off about that. But yeah, so anyway, the trip to Chicago went absolutely fabulous. It was great. Ellie, our little 9-month-old, she'll be 10 months old on the 25th of this month. But she was great on the way down. She got a little fussy at the very end. We missed our exit, and we were on the toll roads there. And so yeah, we got flares, some beef jerky. So yeah, we had to actually basically do a loop around O'Hare Airport, which isn't any small task at all. If you guys have ever been to Chicago, you'll know. But, luckily it wasn't rush hour or anything like that. 40% condition? Hey, you know what? We'll take it. But, yeah, so she got a little fuzzy. It was past her bedtime, which was to be expected. But overall, man, she was a trooper. She had such a good time. God, she smiles at everybody. I got to the point, everyone's just like, oh, such a beautiful baby. I'm like, well, I wasn't going to steal an ugly one. So... Anyway, yeah. Another joke that I've been saying is, we teach her to talk to strangers apparently, because we had no matter where we were, we would be doing something, interacting with her, and then suddenly her eyes would be drifting like past us, like over our shoulder, doing the 1,000-yard stare towards something. And sure enough, she'd start smiling, and then she'd start doing this little wave thing. Sometimes it's two hands at the same time, but she'd start doing her little wave thing. And I just knew that there was somebody back there waving at her. And sure enough, turn around, there's somebody waving at her, and then get engaged in the conversation. So if you ever want to meet new people in a strange city, highly recommend toting around a 9-month-old if you can find one. But, if you can find a cute one, that's even better. But, yeah, so it went good. I come back feel really refreshed. I'm burning the candle at both ends again, trying to bring this video to you guys. I got really excited when I saw Squirrel's video come out, and I really couldn't, sleep any. I slept most of last night. I was trying to get on the night shift schedule, but I couldn't really do it. I slept most of last night, which was sort of a mistake. I should try to stay up as long as possible. But, yeah, so I think what we'll do here is we'll head on over to the... camp office, drop off our gear. We got quite a bit of gear here, so but you know what I think I'll do? I think I'll grab a couple steaks here. Since we have the room and I have the knife, we'll do it. We'll grab a couple steaks. There we go. 31 minutes. We'll take that's all we have left. Okay, well, I guess we'll take it. But yeah, so I'm burning the candle at both ends. I was trying to get on the night shift schedule, and it didn't quite work. I saw that the Squirrels video came up, and I was like, man, I gotta watch it. So I watched it, and he was really nice. I mean, he gave me a lot of shout-outs in the video, and I was just, amazed by it. Real cool guy. I mean, down to earth. God. And just the type of guy that you just want to see, succeed. Like, one of the good guys out there who doesn't really let his little bit of fame, and things like that go to his head. So, like I said, I'm trying to support him as much as possible. But anyway, so I woke up, and I have to go in tonight for a 12-hour shift. And, man, it's going to be a little slow. Eric's not going to be there. Eric's not going to be there anymore. My buddy Holman, you guys have probably seen him in the comments, HOL_MAN. I'll get to that a little bit later, too. But I'm going to be by myself at the data center until I end up leaving for the police department. Unfortunately. And yeah, so it's gonna make for a slow night, and then tomorrow morning I have my medical screen, so I have to go to this doctor's office downtown in Dayton, and gotta go and get blood drawn, urinalysis. We're doing good on our condition's awesome. I should just run around and just try to look for the location which we no longer speak of. But yeah, so toxicology and all that stuff, I guess. And then got to go do a stress test, EKG, do a little treadmill thing where they check your heart rate and stuff like that at a cardiologist's office. Once I get all clear on that, I'm good to go. I'll get sworn in, and I'll put in my 2 weeks notice at my current job, and already the chief completely agreed. He's like, 2 weeks notice is a must. But after that 2 weeks, I'll get sworn in at the police department, full-time officer again. This time at a smaller Mayberry-style police department with incredible technology, actually, for Mayberry. And, yeah, so that'll be good. But as far as tomorrow goes, it's going to be a long day because I'll come home from work at like 6 a.m. Then I have to be at the doctor's office for all this tests at like 8:30. And then at like 10:30, I'll be at the cardiologist's office for like the stress test. And then, I don't know, I'm guessing I'll probably go home around noon tomorrow. And then I have to go into work tomorrow at 6 p.m. So I'm going to come home, probably get to bed and fall asleep around 1. This is new. Check it out. They put a little sign out front. That's cute. I love it. Look at it. It's got little mountains at the top, too. They actually need to have the Twin Peaks. I guess maybe this is the Twin Peaks right here. But, yeah, very cool. Like that. Nice little touches. Maybe that'll help keep the wolf away. But, so I'm thinking, man, I might get 4 hours of sleep tomorrow night, too. And then I got to do another 12-hour shift. So, it's going to be brutal. It will be brutal. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a tough go. But, you know, I had to get this video out for you guys. You guys were asking where I was at. And, you know, I felt good for taking a vacation. Let's put it this way. The vacation was awesome. I haven't been on a vacation, an actual leave the house, go stay at a hotel vacation for like, man, God, it must be like 3 years or something like that. At least over 2 years. But they've all been staycations lately. And, you know, there's also the added stress of first time traveling with a baby, not knowing what to expect. Did we bring everything we needed? Is this too much to expect from a little infant? That sort of thing. She was a trooper, man. She was awesome. Hey, Carl! Carl, some things always stay the same. They got to. I tell you what, I think I would be upset if Carl's shirt just suddenly became like a red shirt or something like that. Like I'd walk up there and then one of they just changed it. I would just feel like betrayed by the developers. But, you know, the vacation went good. And, yeah, it went really well. It went smooth, you know, and what more can you ask? So, at the same time, I feel good about that, but at the same time, I kind of feel bad. Winter coat and a wool scarf? Hell yeah. All right. So, I feel good about that, but I feel bad that I kind of neglected you guys. So, I came home, and even though this isn't probably the most bright idea I've ever had in my life, I had to get a video out for you guys. I had to start life number 8. I couldn't really leave it on life number 7. It felt like such, you know, I felt bad leaving you hanging like that because kind of sucked, honestly. One little misstep, man. All that time and effort done. So, we got some reclaimed wood here. Definitely be dropping that. Let's do a little bit of harvesting here. You guys know what I'm about to harvest, I'm sure, if you guys have watched. Let's make up some tinder plugs. All right, so I guess we'll start with the changelog highlights. Then I'll get into all the stories from the trip and the backstory as to why I'm now partnerless at my data center. And let's do some more tinder plugs. All right, so see here. Highlights. Our programming wizards have optimized load times. Most loading transitions after the initial load should now only take a few seconds, system dependent. Player outdoor walking and running speeds have been increased. Very good. Awesome. Like both of those? I approve. You get Accuriz's stamp of approval. So, where the heck? Oh, 17 tinder plugs. We don't need that many, I don't think. We can drop a few. I like to carry around 1 or 2 or 3 just for those emergency situations. But I think we can drop some accelerant too, probably. So, probably going to be tool. And drop that. Yeah, I'll drop 2 of those. And we'll drop that jerry can over here. Glad I picked it up because there wasn't one in here. In the camp office downstairs where it sometimes is. So I'm glad I brought that with me. A lot of the issues that we were talking about in the last couple lives have now been addressed. You guys will see here as we go. But let me get squared away here first. Let me get this. That'll be some traveling talk. We'll do the audio book version of the changelog here when we're out and about traveling. All right, storm lanterns. I really don't need 2 of them. There's one 100%. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, let's just Let's put that there. There we go for our reading time. And definitely want to keep one on us. Oh, we haven't searched the cupboard yet. I feel a bit remiss and negligent in not doing that. Wow, there was a lot in the cupboard too, wasn't there? Okay, Carl, got a job for you. You'll never guess what it is. Yep, you're going to carry my food. Bam! Peanut butter and jam. You guys know what that's from. I imagine you Canadians know what that's from. Come on now. If you're not, I don't know. That's about as bad as not knowing who Don Cherry is or something, I think. Maybe in Canada. I don't know how bad of a social, misstep that would be. But conditioned food and drink. So we got Mountain Dew. It's 26. All right. Everything else looks pretty decent, actually. Pork and beans is 94. Wow. It's like the pork and bean factory is still actually working. That good of a condition. Awesome. All right. Art and animation. Fixed geometry clipping issues when kneeling with a rifle. I never noticed that, but hey. Good to know. Good to know. Let's make sure that we are good. Venison, good. We'll probably have some of that. Probably cook that up pretty quick here. What else have we got? Anything else we can drop? Let's check here. Let's do weight. Hunting rifle. Yeah, I can drop that. I don't need to be carrying that everywhere unless I'm actually going out with the intent to use it. Simple tools. I don't even remember picking up the simple tools, but cool. All right, we'll definitely drop those. Wait a minute. I just took my long underwear off. No. Put your underwear back on. That's pretty incredible that I was able to take my long underwear off without taking my jeans off. I'm just saying. I got some skills. Yeah, all right. Where was it? Oh, there we go. What did I not? Simple Tools. Where'd you go, Simple Tools? Simple Tools. Where are you at, Simple Tools? Did I drop you already? Must have. Oh, yeah. Somehow I dropped you there and removed my under. Not only did I remove my underwear while wearing jeans, I also dropped Simple Tools at the same time. Yes. Don't worry, there will be an encore. And I think for the encore in this video, I will show you guys some of the photos from the vacation. So when the video is all said and done, stick around. And if you want to, if not, you guys can close out the video, whatever. And I'll have a few of the photos, and I'll do a little bit of explaining as to what you're looking at. It'll be like a little old grandma slideshow where she busts out the projector, and you guys roll your eyes and groan. All right, anything else? It'll be fun for the whole family, what can I say? Never thought I was going to be, I honestly, trust me, I never thought, being the adrenaline junkie I was when I was like in my late teens and 20s, never thought I was going to be like the guy that just like goes crazy over my baby pictures, but I do. And my family pictures. They're just awesome. First aid. There we go. Don't really need that many antiseptics. Really only need to be carrying one. I'll just be rocking 2 bandages. There we go. All right. Oh, Sneaky Beans. Sneaky Beans, where you at? No Sneaky Beans. Ooh. Ooh. I don't feel good about that at all. And what's our inventory weight at now? We're at pretty good weight now. What time is it? 6. It's getting pretty late. I think what we'll probably do is do a little foraging here. All right. So, yeah, let's see what the weather's like. If it's decent, we'll do the outdoors. See, that's different. Wasn't always like that. 18 degrees. Oh, yeah, we're going to do some foraging. Cold's good, so, yeah, let's forage for some wood. Heavy snow. All right. Let's do about, 7:29. Be pretty late. I think we'll just do 1 hour. Do I need a tool? No. Okay. Let's just do 1 hour of foraging here. All right. So other art and animation changes. Wolf feeding animation alignment improved. So, ooh, got all foggy. All right. Let's head back inside. So I guess the wolves will look like they're ripping apart flesh more realistically. I didn't need the wolves to be any more scarier than they already were, but hey, whatever. Alright, so, material, oh, it was fir firewood, wasn't it? I like the fir firewood. It is very, very, how should we say, adaptable? Yeah. Okay, forge some wood inside. I think that might be a good idea. Let's do that. Let's forge for a little bit of wood inside. Just 1 hour. Should be dark by the time we come back, but we do have our storm lantern. I don't know how much we'll get. Depends on when dark sets in during the forging, I guess. Oh, it's still a little bit light, so we got 2 reclaimed wood. All right. Very good, very good. We'll drop that there. All right. So we got a pretty good thing going on here. We did load up that rifle, didn't we? Let me double check. No, we didn't. Let's load that rifle up, man. Does no good without a bullet. Any bullets? It's just a really awkward crowbar. Or club. Alright. Well, you don't have to just eat anything. You can have yourself a steak. So I think what we'll do now is we will go ahead and cook up some water, cook up some venison steaks. I'll take one of these fir firewoods. I don't really need that many reclaimed. Jeez. How long do I plan on cooking for? That's a little ridiculous. Yeah, let me drop like 2 of those. I was getting a little ambitious there with my fire. My little fire mission here. Alright, 60%. Yeah, 12 matches. Alright, we'll give it a couple shots here. See how it works out. So the audio updated the latest version of WY's audio engine. This removes the requirement to install. Oh, yeah, I am serious. Yeah, it says it right here. Updated the latest version of WY's audio engine. What? Okay, let's try again. This removes the requirement to install the DirectX runtime. Many audio bugs introduced by the update have been fixed, but we might have missed some. Ah, okay. I wonder if the directional audio will be a little bit more accurate. So, time will tell. All right, I think in 3 hours will be good. We'll get a gallon going here. I'll take a drink here in a minute. There it goes. Tired, thirsty. Oh, you see this down here? Negative calorie count. Yeah, I haven't made it that far on the change list, but yeah. Let me get a drink here real quick. Potable, not the unsafe stuff. All right. Gameplay and tuning. Lighting a fire or lantern now requires you to hold the left mouse button versus clicking. This should hopefully address issues where people accidentally starting flares or turning lanterns off. So I was definitely guilty of that quite a bit. Let's cook up a couple steaks here. Alright, the rifle can now only be fired when in A mode with the right mouse button, so that's good to know. Let's do a little bit more here. Dehydration, freezing, starvation, and fatigue have all been tuned to be slightly more forgiving. Alright, hey, I'll take it. Make exploring a little bit easier, because I was always having problems with exploring. Look at the calorie count. This is like in the negatives now, and it's bringing this down. So basically I have to make up this difference before I can start getting my condition to come back up. So I'm being penalized for that. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's add one more to the fire here. Add another shrimp to the Barbie. What else we got here? Wolf attack now results in blood loss and infection risk. You know what? I should have actually ate while I had the chance there. I should do that right now. Didn't I cook? I didn't cook all my venison? Do I still have one I need to cook? I thought I cooked them all. Okay, we'll cook that one. Yeah, calories can now go into the negative up to threshold. Obviously, just showed you that. Wolf attack now results in blood loss and infection risk versus immediate infection as before. Infection risk is, I'll pause it here real quick. This is kind of a long one. Infection risk is reduced by applying antiseptic. Wounds can become infected up to 24 hours after they have been inflicted. So infection takes hold just like real infection would. It doesn't happen like immediately. You don't notice it immediately. So just be prepared for it. On down the road, you better be ready. That's pretty cool. I like that. Increased the frequency of antiseptic spawning in containers. Obviously, we have like 3 of them, so we are good to go with antiseptic. I am going to go ahead and add. I don't have any more to add to the fire. See if I can get a little bit of snow here. Yeah, it looks like we'll get another little bit of poison water here. Alright, so we got the poison. We won't be able to get any more. Let's eat. I forgot to eat. All that talking and I forgot to eat. That should take me back out of the red. And I'll have another one here. And I sleep through the night. I should be back up to 100% condition. But as you can see, I'm not going to be able to yo-yo my condition like I did before. So, congratulations, devs. You stopped me from exploiting the game starvation system. So, okay. At least I haven't thought of another way to do it yet. Alright, there's my bed. Where'd it go? Okay, there we go. Alright, everything good. Fatigue's the only thing. Yeah, we're going to take care of that right now. Temperature looks good. Let's get some Z's. It's late. Need our rest. Need our beauty rest. What else have we got here? Increased frequency of I already said that one. Some wildlife spawns are now more random. And I noticed that in Squirrel's video. It was very obvious in Squirrel's video. As I was sitting there with bated breath, just waiting for him to start screaming. And then he didn't. So, yeah, it was very obvious that something had changed. So, yeah, highly encourage you to check out that video, especially if you've seen some of mine. Doesn't seem fair. He's probably going to walk out and at the start of his next life or something like that, just trip over the location which we shall not speak of. Fix some harvesting exploits, which I never really figured out or used. I'm not into that. I guess I'm only into starving exploits. Okay, we've got about another half page to go, so we'll get started with our day here. Let's see what's going on. We could stand to get a little more sleep before we took off. The weather looks pretty decent, actually, but yeah, let's get some more sleep real quick. There we go. And we'll grab some food when we wake back up here. Keep us from dipping into the red again. Fixed a bug where gear left on the ground would decay at an accelerated pace. Now, you guys know that was one of the ones that we had talked about and discussed and complained about. So, it's good to see they took care of that. Grab another tinder plug. I think I used 2 of them, so I'll make sure I'm carrying. I'll grab another firewood. No, you know what? We're going to go out to the lake houses first. Drop that. There's going to be wood out there. No need to take that. And we'll put the cloth over here. Do we have a... Okay, we haven't really picked a clothing drawer. I think I'm going to go top drawer for the clothing. Okay, what do we not need? Everything there looks good. Let's look for material. Cloth, I really don't need to be carrying around the cloth. Alright, good deal. You know, I haven't found a sewing kit yet. Just realized that. Okay. Thirst, let's get a drink. Very good. Let's drop our poison water here. Ooh. Yep, drop all of our poison water. I'll drop a good amount of our drink water here. We'll probably be back and we'll be able to make hit all the cabins in one trip, I would reckon. I don't think we're going to have to stay out tonight, so I'll drop that much. That leaves us a good amount, just in case. What is our weight at? 24. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, let's get moving. As long as the light snow. Alright, I think we're going to be in good shape. Let's get a little something to eat. Carl, what have you got on the menu today? I have some Mountain Dew, some beef jerky, Sounds pretty good. Let's do it. Let's have some breakfast, or in this case, like a late lunch. Very nice. Let's have another one. Yeah, I think I'll save that Mountain Dew. Not exactly sure the best way to go about eating at this point now. Alright, what else have we got here? Fixed issue with lantern fuel being burned by unlit lanterns across a save load. Huh. That might have been why I kept coming back and my lantern had no fuel in it. I just never realized. I never made the connection. I always thought it was my mistake. So, alright. Well, that's good to know. Okay, what else have we got? Added a motion blur effect to accentuate very low condition. So I'm guessing when you start to get really, really screwed up, you're going to start seeing like double, and you're going to have that motion blur going on, and it's going to make things even more difficult for your already difficult situation. Oh yeah. Gotta love that. Oh, there's my stomach grumbling already. Oh, come on. You got like 500 calories in your belly. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. What's our temperature at out here? That's like 20 degrees out? Oh, it's nice outside. It's like the second day in Chicago for me. Oh, MRE. Oh, that's like gold now. Oh, man. All right, more beef jerky. Bring it on. Beef jerky is the most. We got our two wolves hanging out together here. Lady and a tramp. Beef jerky is actually the most efficient one when it comes to. Oh, he's actually going straight for that little fishing hut, huh? I'll have to let him pass. It's the most efficient when it comes to calories per pound. So beef jerky is the best one. Most bang for the buck. All right, what else have we got here? Let's get through the list here. When harvesting the rifle or lantern, the ammunition or fuel will now be returned to your inventory. In the case of the lantern, you will need to carry the jerry can in the inventory, and you can only salvage the fuel until the jerry can is full. So that is very interesting. Now you no longer lose the fuel or the ammo when you actually salvage it. Now if it breaks or something like that, I think you just lose it still. But if you actually actively salvage it, then you get to preserve those things, assuming you have your jerry can with you, which I do not. And you have space in the jerry can to put the fuel. The reclaimed fuel. All right. Come on, more MREs. Pork and beans is good. I'll always take some pork and beans. I think I did get a can opener, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. All right. The movement speed is definitely helping. I really like that. Alright, stay good distance away from them wolfies. Alright. Little furry monsters. Alright, menus. Oh wait, hold on, I'm not there yet. I'm skipping a whole bunch of stuff here. Increase fuel produced from foraging to 2 units per hour from only 1 unit per hour. So, foraging now, you're more likely to get some good firewood. Awesome. Radius of protection from wildlife provided by campfires is now 10 meters instead of 5 meters. So now the campfires outside, I guess, provide a little more protection for you. Double the protection. Beef jerky. Ah, I have to actually hold it down. I see what he's talking about. Okay, it worked. All right, very good. Oh, I actually have to hold it down to extinguish it too. Oh, very nice. Good job, guys. I like how it matches up perfectly with the sounds that it's making and then the fire igniting, the bar at the top right. I've noticed that the searching is happening faster this time. Now, that was an update that's supposed to happen a couple patches ago, and I didn't notice the difference when they first introduced it, but now I do notice that the search bar is moving quicker. So we're searching faster. Alright. Can opener can now be harvested. Yay! Yay for scrap metal. Finally. Alright. The next section for the updates is going to be the menu, the HUD, and the UI. 2 items to note in here. As soon as I check this cabin out, we'll cover those. Oh, matches. I spy with my little eye something starts with an A. Awesome matches. Extinguishing, there we go. Okay, let's move on to the next set of cabins. Alright, so HUD messages will now be queued. Okay, I never really noticed that one, but I'll take it. Added a... Oh, we're at a deficit again. Let's go ahead and eat. Oh, wonder what my can opener's going to be at. Oh, it's at 41% condition after this one, so not bad. Added HUD option to display settings. You can now select between normal, debug, and disabled. Debug includes coordinates that is useful for bug hunting. Disabled is used for screenshots and trailer footage. So basically they're recommending that you use just the normal one for everyday play because there's messages and things like that that would appear that you are kind of essential for gameplay. Okay, the miscellaneous changes for this one is what happened there? Nothing? Okay. I don't know. Something just didn't seem right when I searched that bag. Alright, miscellaneous changes. Wildlife feeding behavior is more persistent between saves and loads now. And then last but not least, for the big change, is default field of view has now been set to 80 degrees. This can be modified in the display settings. So, good job, guys. Now, the other subsequent, 4 changes that they've made have been little things here or there. I think they're all pretty much little tweaks and things that they've discovered right away when they introduced the big changes. So they should all pretty much be related to the big changes. I know that there was a mystery hatch inside or a couple mystery hatches inside the dam, and nobody could figure out how to get in them. There's a padlock on them, and nobody could figure out how to get in them because I was reading this, while I was in Chicago. And they were trying to bash them and shoot them and things like that, and the locks wouldn't break. Well, they removed those because they weren't quite ready for implementation yet. But so I think there's going to be a hatch or some kind added to the dam at some point once they get it all squared away and ironed out. That's a 4-pound fire log right there. What's our weight at? 40? No, we're still moving good. So those are all the changes for 103. And pretty much gets us current to the current version that I'm playing now. And yeah, move over my little notes here of all the topics that I need to cover for what's been going on while I've been absent here. All right. Oh, book bag, please. Something great. Candy bar, I'll take it. Candy bar's great, right? Pork and beans, grape soda, great grape soda. Nope, nothing there. Okay, all right. Not quite everything I imagined and hoped for, but hold on. See, I just tried to do a single click there, and it didn't actually extinguish my. There we go. Now it extinguished my lantern. All right, so yeah, the trip went good. Let's start talking about the trip to Chicago. We stayed at the Westin. It wasn't the one downtown. We thought about staying at the one right on the river, but then we decided against it. It was I don't know, it's $280 at night or something like that. So we ended up staying in one in Itasca on the Elgin line of the Metro line. So we ended up taking the shuttle out to the Metro line, took the train into town every day, and that was really nice. I mean, it was real easy, and we basically parked our car for 4 days and didn't need it. But, so yeah, the Westin had a really nice room. We had a corner room. It was like a deluxe room, 550 square feet, so it's pretty large. Like I said, it's nice on the corner of the hotel. Had windows on on both sides looking out, which was real nice. 8th floor, so we were up, about 2/3 of the way. And had a pool, which was cool because Ellie loves swimming. She's, like I said, she's 9 months old, but we've had her in the water having a good time since, I don't know, probably 4 months. We don't want her to grow up being afraid of the water. We want her to have really high level of water confidence. So we started her out real young in the pool, and that's how I started out. My wife did not start out that way, so she's a little hesitant when it comes to pools, but she's on board with me as far as, getting her exposed to water and comfortable with it at a very early age. She knows that if she had been comfortable swimming around, she'd be, enjoy the water a lot more than she does. She's not a bad swimmer or anything like that. She's just not super confident like I am. So I started swimming when I was like, oh God, I think I was swimming before I was walking a lot like Ellie. And now I'm not saying Ellie's actually swimming by herself, but she's out there kicking her feet and things like that. and splashing around and just having a good time while I hold her up. But so yeah, she enjoyed the pool, had a blast. That was cool. Yeah, good weather overall. A little rainy on that second day, but it did. There was a bit of a deluge there for a while, but so we went and bought ponchos, and by the time, of course, as soon as you buy ponchos, the rain stops. That's just the way life is. So, you know what? I think I can actually wear some of this. Am I wearing all my clothing? I think no. Let's wear the. Let me check. Oh yeah, work boots are way better. Look at the warmth bonus. My gosh, huge difference. Okay, everything else looks good. Yeah, okay. But first place that we went, the first attraction we went to was the Shed Aquarium, which was really cool. They have that nice dolphin show. We were standing in line, and I'm telling you what, man, if you want to get special treatment, find yourself like a really cute baby, and then let's walk around the city with it. And you get like special treatment because we're standing in line with our city passes, which gives us access, sort of like a fast access pass to like, you know, several different attractions through the city. And it's a really good deal. I highly recommend if you go to Chicago, looking to get in the city pass. And you get to choose what museums you go to, like the planetarium or the Museum of Science and Industry, that sort of thing. But anyway, so I think we got everything down here. We can head on back to our cabin. Pretty good day. Pretty good day. But we're standing in line for the aquarium in the fast pass line, and these people are coming out and they just like hand us 2 tickets for the dolphin show, which is like $25 each, and they're like, "Here you go, we gotta go, but you guys want them?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure, cool." So we got them, and Ellie just loved that. That was awesome. And then it poured for a while. We waited inside. It let up as soon as we purchased our ponchos at the gift shop, and $13 down the drain basically. But after that, we made it into the center of the city. We went to Gino's East, had a deep dish pizza, which I've been wanting to do ever since I saw, you know, what is it, like one of those Food Network TV shows about the best pizzas in the country or around the world, and Gino's East was on there, so had to go, had to check it out. It was awesome, I will say that. But thing is, if you're gonna go there, just plan on waiting, and you want yourself a deep dish pie, better be plan on waiting about 50 minutes to an hour, because it does take a while for a 3-inch pizza, like a 3-inch deep pizza to cook. But that, you know, that was worth it, completely worth it. So got some cute pictures of the family waiting for the pizza to arrive, and again, that'll be at the end of this video. I'm not gonna force you guys to watch it while the gameplay is going on, but that'll be an optional thing for you guys, whoever wants to stick around and through the credits, so to speak. All right, I don't know why I'm checking everything. I'm just double checking. I'm kind of paranoid, I think, that I might have missed something. All right, we brought back quite a bit of goods for our vending machine here. So condition, all right, we'll take that because I am going to need to eat. Don't worry, brother, I'm going to hook you up right now. All right, let's get a little yum yums here. Pork and beans, yes please. So yeah, Gino's East was awesome. Highly recommend it. Now, the bus driver, I ended up striking up a conversation with the bus driver because we took a cab out to Shed Aquarium, we took a bus back, and struck up a conversation with the bus driver, and we were crammed in there like sardines, but it was cool because Ellie was waving at everybody, and she ended up chatting with a bunch of Japanese people who didn't speak English, but, you know, since she didn't speak English either, and they didn't speak English, it was great. They just had a great time communicating. I mean, they communicated better than anybody else on the bus. But, all right, so yeah, the bus driver said that actually Lou Minotti's was the best pizza place and recommended we go there. Well, you know, I had my heart set on Gino's East, and that's what I'd come there for, so I was going to go there, and I'm going to have to try Lou Minotti's next time I go. Apparently it's better. I don't know. But probably wouldn't have forgiven myself if I went all the way there and then didn't actually get Gino's East when it was like right across the street. So had to do it. Let's see here. All the modes of transportation that we did was kind of cool. So we drove out there. I think the only mode that we didn't actually cover was like air travel. Let's grab some of this. Grab a couple of these. Do I need to? I think I'm pretty good on drinks right now. Let me check see what I can drop here. I can drop the basic boots. Well, we did the water taxi, which was cool. And that was a really nice way to travel through the city. And really cheap too. It was like $4 or $6, something like that. So that wasn't bad at all. And we did that. We did the bus. We did a cab. We did the metro line. We didn't do the subway. Of course, we we legged it quite a few places. That was fun. And let's see what else I can drop here. Let's do weight. Firewood. Boots. Let's see what else. So I guess we basically grabbed. We've got cloth here. We can toss some cloth in here. Wait a minute. Wait. No, you come over here and you go down here now. Boots. There we go. I'll put my cloth up here. So yeah, we did a lot of different types of transport, and then we did the like the shuttle, the hotel shuttle bus, and all that stuff. So good times. I'll put the fire log up front here. I don't normally have a place for a fire log, but I'm gonna have to make room. Okay, it's right there in front of the fire. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Now there we go. Reclaimed. You can drop all those. Didn't need those after all. Got a fir wood, and we'll harvest a couple more newspapers. Whoops, wrong button there. So, and another place we went, and this is where we ended up jumping on the water taxi for, was we went to Billy Goat Tavern. And apparently it was made famous in Chicago by being on Saturday Night Live in one of their skits. Something about Olympia, like Mr. Olympia or something like that. Cafe Olympia, something. Anyway, I never went and watched the clip, but that's what it's supposed to be for. And they had really good burgers, but it was like, it was literally a dive. It was just, you go in there, you want barbecue chips or regular chips? That's your option. You want a double or single cheeseburger? That's your option. So I love places like that, where they don't try to be all things to all people. McDonald's. So, like that. Let's drop those tinder plugs. Where were they? There they are. I'll drop 6 of them. Good deal. I think things are looking pretty good around here. It's getting a little late. I'll probably do a little more foraging inside here before it gets too late. Let's do that real quick. Let's go for 2 hours. There we go. That was awesome. The Billy Goat's Tavern was really good. It was my wife's favorite restaurant, actually. But you actually dress your burger up the way you want it, and it's literally like a short order cooked diner type place, like a little greasy spoon. But really good. Hard to find too. All right. What should we get? I didn't even notice. Oh, we got like 6. That's great. So we're hungry again, are we? Okay. Let's go hit the vending machine. Hello, Carl. Wait a minute, not clothing. Why do I have you on clothing? You're my food and drink guy. Oh, my MRE got to be in excellent shape. Jeez, 95% all the way down there. Okay, we'll take the mountain soda, beef jerky, some Pinnacle peaches. That's your dish for the night, I think. And then I think tomorrow we'll probably go hit the dam, see what we can find, what kind of trouble we can get into there. And then the Willis Tower, which is the new name for the Sears Tower. We went up there and did the sky deck, and that was cool. You go up to like the second from the top window. I think it was something like 106 stories or something like that, but it ended up being just over 1,000 feet. And they have this glass cube that sticks out of the building, and you're completely enclosed in this glass cube, but it's glass on all sides except for where you walk into it from the building. And then you can you walk out there and you're looking straight down. And I got an awesome picture of me and my little one out there having a little bit of fun out there. But that was cool. So You know what? Let's eat this mountain soda, or drink this mountain soda here. So that was pretty much our trip. I mean, it was a good time. But I did miss you guys. I missed the long dark. Felt like I was missing out on a lot, actually. Let's get to sleep here. Everything looks good, right? Yeah, okay. Agreed? Yes, agreed. All right, so one of the things that let's see here real quick. Let me take care of the thirst before I kill myself from dehydration by not paying attention. So I was telling you that it's going to be a slower night, lonely without my partner there. I get into the hotel on Wednesday, first day of the trip, and I get a text from Eric, and it says, "Hey, I just got laid off today." Now, you guys know that I've been looking for another job because they've been outsourcing our jobs to Manila, the new data center in Manila. Well, everybody's been acting like, "Oh no, we don't know anything about that." You know, from the manager level, mid-level managers and things like that. "Oh no, we don't know anything about that. We can neither confirm nor deny anything about layoffs." Well, okay, whatever. I guess the old veterans that were saying feels like layoffs are on the way were correct. And I'm glad that I started looking for a police job a long time ago, and I'm glad I'm just about to move into one because he got laid off, and he got a pretty good severance. Luckily, he probably wasn't going to be with the company that much longer, so it all sort of worked out. He's getting his master's degree, and the nice thing for him, it kind of worked out good for him, was, I don't know if I want to eat the MRE. Yeah, I probably will, so I'll save that for the, I'll save the MRE for the dam when I get there. Kind of worked out good for him because he was doing tuition reimbursement. Well, he was on his he had just started a couple weeks ago, his last semester of his MBA. And now he doesn't have to stay with the company for like 3 years or whatever it is to not have to pay that back. And I asked him, I was like, he got a pretty good severance, he said. And now he gets to focus on schoolwork full time and actually have a normal day shift schedule. So I think it all worked out pretty good for him. But it was pretty crappy because he said, "Oh, just want to let you know, our manager," I'm not going to name names, but our manager wanted me to let you know that this isn't going to affect you. He didn't want it to worry you on your vacation. Now, that sounds nice, but think about that. Think about that situation, how that had to develop. Eric's in there getting laid off, right? And here's our manager going, "Sorry, buddy, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Oh, by the way, could you let your partner know that this isn't going to affect him? I don't want him to worry while he's on his vacation." That's kind of crappy, especially considering the manager has my direct number. I mean, it's things like that where you just look at him and you go, you say words like synergy and team building and well, how do you say it? Paradigm shift and all these little manager code words that you learned in some manager's manual or at some manager's conference. But then you do stupid stuff like that just completely baffles the mind of common sense. And it makes you go, do you even understand human, like just being a human being anymore? Or is everything just, I don't get it. I think the more, I don't know. Maybe I'm sure it's always been that way with certain people in manager positions, but I just don't understand how you could be that obtuse towards somebody's feelings and not understand that is a pretty crappy way to treat somebody. But here we are. Now, my immediate team leader, he is amazing. And I know that he wouldn't do that. And he is just very, very, like, if he was the manager or the director or even CEO, it'd be so different. But my immediate team leader, he's an amazing leader. And but it's actually our collective manager that I'm talking about. And he's just a freaking moron. I mean, you just don't treat people like that. There's a right way to treat people and there's a wrong way to treat people. Oh, shit. I kind of wish I had a firearm now. I got a dog under me now. Okay, we're gonna try to scare him if I can. Okay, that didn't work. That was a waste of a flare. I'm gonna have to fight this dog. Run, 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 run. Alright. Jeez. Alright, let's let's get this flare. Let's scare this one away while we're here. Stand off distance, stand off distance, stand off. Oh, he actually scared from the he got scared from the flare straight away, didn't he? Okay, good. I didn't want to have to fight you also. All right, let's harvest some food off of this. Let's get some food, right? I'm thinking there we go. Oh, you know what? We need to heal ourselves first. I've done that before. Yeah, so anyway, there's a right way to treat somebody and there's a wrong way to treat somebody, and obviously that was idiotic. I mean, that's just like pouring salt into a wound, man. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Tell your partner that everything's fine in his world while he's on vacation. Good luck raising your twin boys and with your wife. Good luck with all that. Okay. Are we good on our... Let me check. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's get a lot of meat here. Might as well, right? We got this hunting knife. We'll get our condition back up too while we're at it. That wolf is coming back. I better hurry up and grab this while I got the chance. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Antibiotics. Yes, wonderful. Great, good stuff. Let's go, let's go. Oh, there's another dog there. He's keyed in on me. My fatigue's still good, though. I should be able to outrun him. I'll come back and check that car later. Check that car a little bit later. Oh, my gosh. Alright, I think once we make it back to the cabin, we'll finish up the episode. We'll, like I said, I'll end it with a little bit of a slideshow. A little vacay slideshow. You guys can stick around for Grandma's Grandma's slideshow. I will tell you guys it's mostly pictures of my little one, but they're pretty funny. Yeah, she's adorable. All right. Jeez. Man, I didn't even see him like lurking back behind that train car either. And once I heard that growling, I knew I was screwed. I should have just ran. If I hadn't stopped to pick up that flare, I think I would have been okay. Normally, as soon as you jump down, though, they're right on you. And I think once they get in attack mode, I don't think the flare helps you at all. So I don't even know why I was picking up the flare. But I don't know. Oh well. Let's go ahead and cook this up real quick. Let's get ourselves these all cooked up real quick here and get a little something to eat. Get ready to start episode 2 with something in our belly, and we'll start healing up from that fight that we had with the wolf. I didn't believe my partner when he told me that. I was like, yeah, oh, funny. He's like, I'm not joking. I said, yeah, right. There's no way that Brad would have you call me or get with me to tell me that I'm okay, though. That's obviously, that's how I know it's a joke. And I started talking, I sent a couple messages to other people that I worked with, and they're like, yeah, he actually got laid off, and so did somebody else from another shift. So I was like, holy crap, I can't believe it. But whatever. I just don't. It just baffles my mind how somebody can become a manager and not have any idea about the way things work or how to treat people. Like, if you're gonna be responsible for people, it might help if you understand how to treat people. So the sad thing is the manager he replaced was so stressed out with the job, he went back and became an operator just like I am. And he was awesome. He was really good. Like, he might not have been able to tell you, yeah, you're getting laid off 2 months from now, layoffs are coming, but he would drop you a clue, more than likely, like, I wouldn't go buying a new truck right now if I were you. Something like that, you know? He had your best interests at heart. And, I don't know. The new one, I don't know, maybe the Hatchet Man comes in and doesn't give a shit, I guess. But it is what it is. So anyway, ending on that positive note, let's see here. We got a bunch of food. I'm going to boil up a little bit more water here while we're at it. Still running a deficit, but I got plenty of steaks to eat after going to battle with the wolf out there. We're gonna eat wolf tonight. Dine on the flesh of our fallen foes here. So that pretty much covers everything, and I'll see you guys in episode 2, and hope you guys are enjoying. We'll throw this one unsafe poison water down here before I drink it accidentally. And we'll have a little something to eat here. Probably have about 3 of these steaks before I go to bed. There we go. That should do us for a while. Awesome. Carl. Oh, Carl. Got something for you. And I still have that MRE for when we go to the dam. Didn't quite make it there this time. Wait, what happened there? Did I drop a safe water? Can't tell. Unsafe. How did I not drop? I thought I dropped that. Can't tell which is which now. That's unsafe. That's unsafe. Okay, I guess I can still tell. And that's unsafe. Okay, so those are all unsafe. Cool. Let's get our drink. Depends on how we're doing. I might just do a little. Nah, we need to heal. We need to heal. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in episode 2 of life number 8. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoy if you stick around for the family pictures, the vacation pictures. Hope you enjoy those too. And like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to go over to the Squirrel's Nuts and check out his first look video of this game. He does a great job of it, and he actually does very well at it. When he ends the game, he's in pretty good shape. So I'm pretty impressed with the way he took to it, and I think his personality fits the game perfectly. So make sure you leave a comment there, give him a thumbs up, a big like, and you know, by all means subscribe. He definitely deserves it. So you guys take care and enjoy the slideshow.